What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Showtime. This is TheBlaziking with King's Critiques. We're here for the Cipher trailer, the Keeping Up With version anyway. And, well, I ain't got nothing else to say, but are you rolling for her, or are you saving for Finan, or are you saving for Archer, Saber, etc.? Let me know. And, well, let's check out what they got with Cipher.
In Dulos, the lost city of thieves, 300 rogues rose with her, robbing the rich to help the poor. Amphorus always has room for righteous thieves, and she played both greedy tyrants and violent masters like a fiddle. Cipher, through the trial, may the old god of trickery fall. She carries all hidden treasures with the wind. So I have to ask, is there anything she can't get? On this episode of Keeping Up with Star Rail, let's catch up with Amphorus' only master thief, the fleet-footed traveler, Cipher! I also went through a lot of trouble today to invite Amphorus' #1 spirit thief,
Who would it be?
Great Bartolos, to be the guest for this episode.
Nasty!
According to my sources, the spirit thief also happens to be Cipher's dearest accomplice.
How dare you call me Cipher's accomplice, you
I mean, you basically are.
bleached chicken! The great spirit thief will not stand for this!
Hey! Then tell us, what is your relationship with Cipher?
She is my arch rival, my adversary, my conquered enemy!
Then, great spirit thief, please join me in reviewing the many stories about Cipher, and let's see which ones are true. Cipher is a quantum character following the path of nihility. As a swift demigod and the organizer of Amphorus' 300 rogues, this 301st rogue has always robbed the rich to help the poor. When she uses her basic attacks,
There we go.
Cipher deals quantum damage to one designated enemy. When using her skill, she deals
Yes, we
quantum
know this
damage
part,
to one
Owlbert.
designated enemy and adjacent targets. Before the skill deals damage, Cipher has a chance to weaken the ability's target, which reduces its damage dealt. Cipher's own attack will be increased for a number of turns.
She can even steal away the enemy's attack! Dang, boss.
Oh,
Yeah, still call her boss, huh?
boss. You seem to respect your arch-rival adversary and conquered enemy quite a bit.
If you say one more word, bleached chicken, I'll steal all of them!
Bleached chicken.
Someone's in the studio!
Bother. Spare my poor self. Let's move on to the next segment. When Cipher uses her skill or ultimate, the primary target becomes her patron. When the patron is attacked by an
Hey, speaking of Patreon, did you know that if you subscribe to my Patreon in the description down below, you can have all the stuff from my other channel full and unedited, pretty much.
other ally?
Yes, I had to take that
Immediately
opportunity.
launches a follow-up attack on the patron. The trace Sleight of Sky increases the crit damage dealt by Cipher's talents.
Oh, hey, follow-up. Speaking of follow, you can go ahead. Sorry.
Follow-up attack. At the same time, while Cipher is on the battlefield, the damage taken by all enemies increases. Cipher will tally a proportion of the damage that all allies deal to the patron. Under the effect of the trace Empyrean Strides, when Cipher's speed meets a certain threshold, her crit rate will increase, as will the patron's tally. Under the effect of the trace 300 rogues, the damage that all allies deal to enemy targets aside from the patron will also be tallied. After Cipher uses her ultimate, the patron's tally is reset.
That's how Cipher is! Whenever she picks a target, she'll stick to it and do anything to make sure it doesn't get away.
But she's picking on the same guy over and over.
Can't be helped. But the bad guys can always stage a comeback, so we have to make a move.
When Cipher uses her ultimate, she deals quantum damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. Then, she deals true damage equal to the current patron's tally. The higher the patron's total tally, the more damage Cipher deals. The true damage is distributed across all targets of the ability. I know she's the master thief, but her combat abilities are seriously scary.
Don't worry. That scaredy cat would never hurt anyone unless she had to. Besides, she only attacks bad little birds. Hey, bleached chicken, are you a good bird?
Of course I am! After Cipher uses her technique, she gains Zagreus' blessing for a certain duration. During that time, Cipher will be undetectable by enemies and her
Ooh.
movement speed will increase. When approaching an enemy, Cipher may immediately obtain a random consumable. If allies enter battle while Zagreus' blessing is active, they can deal quantum damage to all enemies and increase Cipher's tally for this instance of damage. Like her predecessors who worked in the darkness but served the light, Cipher is adept at attacking when the enemy is least aware.
And then stealing everything from them.
Let's sum it up. In battle, Cipher uses her abilities to reduce the damage dealt by enemies and increase her own attack. Damage taken by all enemies also increases while Cipher is on the field. It's worth mentioning that Cipher's talent can keep tally of the damage dealt by her and her teammates.
That's
The more
cool.
powerful her teammates are, the more powerful she becomes. Every time she uses her ultimate, she can convert the tally and deal that as true damage, significantly increasing the team's burst potential in a fight. This program obtained a surveillance video from a white-haired man who wishes to remain anonymous, showing the entire process of one of Cipher's jobs in detail.
I can't believe Boss Cipher with me.
There you go. Saying boss again? Hmm?
Cipher's temporary gang of thieves runs into the servants, trying to stop them in the tightly guarded home of an evil tycoon.
How could someone who looks like that be a tycoon servant? And the boss is working with others behind my back. I'm furious.
Seeing that the gang is in trouble, Cipher prays to the Grand Master and uses her technique to gain Zagreus' blessing. Her buddy Acheron then unsheathes her sword and slashes into battle. Due to the effect of her talent, Cipher marks the enemy as her patron. The damage dealt by Acheron's quadrivalent ascendants also triggers Cipher's talent's follow-up attack. Not lagging behind, Pela unleashes her skill and ultimate, continuously reducing the enemy unit's defense. Cipher's skill increases her own attack. With all those debuffs, Acheron accumulates enough slash stream to unleash her ultimate, killing the enemy lacking. Meanwhile, the damage tally kept by Cipher's talent continues to climb. Acheron once again unleashes her ultimate. The enemy leader isn't down yet, but don't worry. Patron is built up to an alarming number. Cipher follows up with her ultimate, dealing out all the accumulated damage. The enemies go bye-bye,
That's sick.
and Cipher calls it a day.
She's actually going to be really cool for endgame mode stuff.
See that? Cipher's not that impressive. She still had to brute force it in the end. Unlike me, I would never be that violent. Thieves shouldn't pick fights.
I mean, you're absolutely right. The Great Spirit Thief has much more integrity. It's just your boss seems more capable at being
True.
How dare you, bleach chicken?
Like, just straight up true and factual.
Explain yourself.
Cipher stole the show's logo pretty easily.
Yeah, she did, didn't she?
That'll be hard for you to do, right?
Nonsense, just you wait. I'll steal it back for you. Then you'll know who Emphorius' true master thief is.
Oh.
Boss Cipher, please. I finally got a chance
We hear him begging.
to be on the show. Just help me once. I promise not to be cocky anymore. You're asking for too much. No, really, boss. I'll do it. Boss Cipher is the best master thief. Boss
Owlbert just taking pride in that.
Good enough. Once I use my little trick on her, she
Your little trick.
had no choice but to return the logo to you.
You truly are Emphorius' best master thief.
Funny. Funny. But before I talk about Cipher real quick, that Poi Poi thing, yeah, that's like one of the best things I've heard come from Star Rail since, what is it, Wildfire, yeah. So, like, totally give that a listen many times over, because that's so good. But as far as Cipher goes, she's going to be very fun during endgame modes if she plays like that. collects all of the damage already done to her target and then just smacks it back during her ult. It's like, alright, I get you. Speaking of endgame, I do need to figure out how to, yeah, do the thing. But, that being said, let me know. You pulling for Cipher, waiting for finding Saber, Arch, or whatever. Let me know in the comment section down below, or did you run yourself dry when it came to Hyacine? Or Herta, because Thurda kind of ran me dry as well. Well, Hyacine's Cone ran me dry. Thurda's Cone I'm going to hope for the best for, but maybe I'll just skip out on that just so I can save up for Cipher. That's probably what I will do, because I also have Cipher and her Cone, maybe Angela's Cone. So, yeah, I might just save up. But, yeah, let me know about all that. Hit the like button, subscribe to the review channel in the description down below. Ring both bells like Facebook, follow Twitter, and Blue Sky. Keep updated with things. TikTok, Patreon. Get the full unedited visuals and all the other stuff I upload there. But I'm looking for free ideas I can upload from here as well. Go follow, or yeah, wait. Patreon. I just said Patreon. Okay. Follow Twitch, subscribe for benefits, can do so Twitch Prime for free. I do a lot of my grinding over there because I can't focus enough on it on my own time, unfortunately. Subscribe for benefits, can do so Twitch Prime for free. That helps me out immensely for the temporary. Over here for the long term. Check out the playlist here. Check out the video YouTube. Actually, I probably won't give the recommended YouTube video. I'll probably give whatever the last Star Rail thing I did over here, which I think was the Hyacine summons. And that being said, it's been TheBlaziking. Sign out. Dot for now. Peace.